Until then, nope, a nope, a nope, a nope, definitely nope, a nope, nope, a nope. Probably never, ever, 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 ever gonna happen. Oh no.
Hey guys, it's Dag, and it is Thursday night, which means it's Space Thruster Thursday, and I'm playing on my bank tune again. It's Overdraft. That's her name, and she is a Jedi consular. Yes, and she's a Combat Sentinel. Okay, got to get this right. I've been playing on too many different characters lately, so I keep forgetting who I'm playing on. But yeah, she is currently on Voss, that great grassy land. Actually, it reminds me of where I grew up. So it's like, we had a lot of grassland around, and we had oaks in the hills and stuff like that. So yeah, it looks similar. Anyway, we are here tonight, and we're going to be leveling her through Voss and trying to push her up to 60. And then I kind of peeked a little bit to see what other characters I have, and I think I know which character I'm going to bring up next. So since I have a Jedi out there, I need to go hunt down a Sith character and see if I can't bring her up to speed or him up to speed. So anyway, that'll be the next victim that I bring on. So let's get going with this. She is entering the Dark Heart, which, okay. I got to go hunt down the idiot that wants to be a, yeah, I got to go hunt down the idiot that wants to be a mystic. And I think he ends up taking a different road. Like, doesn't he end up going and becoming like, going out and becoming something other than a mystic, like he wants to be in the Peace Corps or something? I don't know. What's this over here? Stuff that I can scoop up easily? Probably not. These guys, Nashers, hello. Guys aren't too much trouble at this point. All right, let's see. There was something. Yes. All that for a lockbox. Because I'm a cheap ass and I want to get coins. So 2 credit card cases. And there we go. So hopefully tonight I'll have a little bit more energy than I did last night. Because, man, I was like dragging. I don't know why I was so tired yesterday. But I went back and I do edits. You? Really? Okay, Crusher. Crusher? I don't have a whole lot of stuff going on Wednesday, so, it's like, why was I so tired? I haven't any idea. But, yeah, I go and I use like what I think are interesting moments, and I make my own clips because no one ever clips my stuff, so what can I say? But anyway, more really? So I go and clip my own stuff, and it's like, maybe I can get something that's interesting out of here. And that's how I do my shorts and stuff that people see on YouTube and everything. And usually I get maybe 20, 25 different clips, or index 25, 20, 20, 25 different areas where I think you guys might be interested because it was something stupid I did or something funny I may have said, or at least I think it's funny. What can I say? And then last night it was like 5. It was like, I was not funny last night. I was hurting, man. I think I came up with a couple of zingers, but, it was like, usually I'm like, oh, God, I'm usually doing much better. So More bioanalysis. Bioanalysis is not the stuff I'm worried about with this character. This character has treasure hunting, and she is only at 212 for treasure hunting, so she needs to do better. I think part of the problem is wifey and I went out to dinner on Tuesday night with our youngest son and his girlfriend, and that was a lot of fun, but it was like major carbs. And then last night we went out to dinner because wifey had asked that I take her to a birthday dinner, and unfortunately the restaurant she wanted to go to was booked out like a month. And so I ended up getting a reservation, and got into the place, and I was lucky. And we went to this restaurant, but it was like more carbs. Yay! So yeah, it wasn't bad. It was actually a really good restaurant. But
for a while.
I like that. It's like, take it easy for a while, would you? He's asking me for... She does all this extra stuff she doesn't need to. It was really good. It was up in Oakland and stuff, and we traveled up there, but it was like, I was dog tired after that. I was like, yeah, I don't really need to be eating anymore. What's in here? Something that I thought it showed that there was something it must be up on top. It's up there. Never mind. So like tonight, I went back to my normal way of eating, which is like, usually I end up skipping lunch, or I have a really light lunch, and then, you know, try not to eat the whole house up between lunch and dinner time. And I had a salad and stuff for dinner tonight, so yeah, I'm feeling a little bit more awake. Yay! Yay me! Let's see. She hasn't gone nuts crazy yet, but I guess she's going to have to go in this way. Bunch of Gormaks. Crazed Gormaks, not just any Gormaks. See, I'm not the only one. Nadia takes an extra punch at these guys. Alright, the Dark Heart location. That's where I am? Okay. Crazed Gormak Abomination. Let's see if we can get off Voss. Maybe I'll do something different tonight and end up doing a dungeon or something. I think I have to go back to the fleet and pick it up, though, because it's not something that you get around here. I've been trying my best to do these, like, everything in order, but I'm not too successful. A lot of times, I can do the planets in order, but then I completely forget about the dungeons and stuff part of it, and it's like, oh. All right. I'm in. Oh, I got to go over there to the end, huh? That's right. Isn't this where you go in and you have the crazed guys and... You've got all of the old Jedis telling you, yeah, we're going to eat your face now. Decided to run this character with vibroblades instead of lasers, and so I guess I found the hidden switch wherever it was. It just materialized magically. Or down. Can't even pick their pockets. Jeez. Uh-oh. And it looks like a concealing rock. Okay. I need to go touchy-touchy on the rock. This reminds me of one of those ones they put on, like the fake rocks they put on the sprinkler systems in your yard. Here's this big plastic rock. It's supposed to be real. No, it isn't. There's a bunch of valves under there.
3 altars. I meditate for enlightenment. Any nesting beasts will wake.
You have a final lesson to learn from these altars?
Altars are life, death, duty. Mystics must know. Inside, my journey's end.
Okay. Well, let's get on with your end of your journey, because... time's wasted. Still nothing from these guys. Alright, and I need to touchy-touchy on the Deep Cradle Dark Heart. Find the Altar of Life. Oh. Hi, puppy. Who's going to eat my face first?
It's okay.
All kinds of puppies. Alright, now I get to touchy-touchy on Gaiden Ko. Hold still while I grab you, dude. Rub his head, you know. Good luck. Alright. And now what? Oh, I got 5 more droids I need to kill, and... walk this way to the duty altar. He said duty. My kids used to do that all the time. It's like, would you guys shut up? All right, find the altar of duty. He said duty. More? He looks the same as the last. Only bigger. Right, things are starting to shake. There's nothing wrong with your viewing here. It's just quaking. Okay, why isn't he getting up? Dude, get up. Investigate the glowing energy. Don't walk into the light. Oh, very large guy. Okay, come here, guy.
It's okay.
Ooh, hello. If you kick a dark heart abomination below the belt, is that a foul? You get points taken away. Oh. Scan them. Thank you, Nadia. Now I need to go wake this guy up. Hello. And now we go to the altar of death. Altar of death. Because why? There's a sentinel, a time-worn defender, and a time-worn sentinel. Okay, I got 9 out of 12 of the robots. Supposed to be 3 more of them around here somewhere. We got more doggies come out to chew on us.
Light in darkness.
Grandfather? You died. The cave and the beast before my rescue.
I apologize, sir, for not being able to save you.
Talons in my flesh, Gaiden Co. My breath fading. My last thought. Failure.
Grandfather, stop!
Hope remains. We sprang from this deep cradle. The altars root us. Life, death, duty.
And just like that, he's gone.
Here,
Oh.
all is possible. Ask, and life returns. Your parents, sister, cousins, myself, returned. Shall it be?
Trust your feelings, and do what you believe is right.
My family... No. I must accept. Learn from what is necessary. I cannot be selfish.
You shoulder a mystic's burden. Willingly. Training ends, Gaiden Ko.
Grandfather, your death. I do not understand.
It will take your life to understand, Jedi. Your protection made this possible.
The Jedi way is to serve.
A reward is due. You walk a difficult path. If you seek truth, ask.
Can you tell me who the first son is?
The first son stands always behind you. He begins, does not end.
Wait, you can't just leave it at that.
A small token, hidden, to ease suffering. It is yours. Darkness lingers. Healing must begin, Jedi. Seek the divide. Gaiden Ko, farewell.
Hi, Grandpa.
Grandfather, I will. Jedi, wait. I see. The world is different. Beautiful. A vision. I am a mystic.
Congratulations. No doubt your people will be eager to welcome you home.
Home. The three must know. Then, to Voss-Ka.
Okay. And I got to 56. Woohoo! 4 more levels of torturing her, and then I get to go torture a different character. Yay! Let's see if we can find any more. Oh no, I guess there aren't going to be any more robots along the way, so I wasn't able to finish that bonus. That's a bummer. Go to the Three's chamber. Oh, okay. Well.
Take it slow for a while.
Oh, I remember. There was something I looked up earlier. I wanted to double check my combat proficiencies, make sure I had done something the way I wanted to. Yep, I did. Okay. Yeah, Force Leap gets an additional charge. It builds 2. Yeah, that's exactly what I wanted. Okay. Cool. So what am I supposed to do over here? Oh. This is find the ancient artifact. Okay, conquest objective. Woohoo. And now I go to the Three's chamber. Sometimes I completely forget, why am I here? Oh yeah, I'm trying to find something. Other than what I'm doing. Trying to find ways to get rid of the Emperor and all that fun stuff, though. get my rocket boots on and get out of here. Yeehaw. Oh, there's a credit card case. Probably Apple Pay. Now we go all the way back here. Why don't I just do this? Oh, I've got some stuff. Let's see. I got two pieces of mail to pick up. What have I got? Administrator Kame, is this yours? Hey, we found it on the bus, and you we'd return it. Hey, I wanted to say first, the Belsavis crew appreciates your help. Galen had it coming after what he did, big time anyway. Someone left a package near our security tower. They're lucky we didn't just implode the thing as a security risk, but there was a data pad with your name. See, told you. The message said the other is gone and the voice is safe, but I must return to sleep for now a time. These I trust to Jedi hands a friend. Everything passed screening, so I figured I'd just send it along. Do you have any idea what this means, Administrator Kame? Well, probably not. But, yeah, anyway, we'll find out what that is in a minute. Lefri Kaonai. Do you remember me, Lefri, from Dr. Carrion's expedition on Voss? I suppose you wouldn't. I looked you up when I finally got home, and wow, if I'd known you were who you were when we met, I'd have been more scared of you than the woods. Maybe, probably not. At least I got to salvage some of poor Dr. Kerrigan's work, and I'm back at the university. Oh, he's the Twi'lek that was like scared to death in the outpost, and I had to like convince him he wasn't going to be scared until the guys got there to rescue him. That's right. Okay. At least I got to salvage some of the poor Dr. Kerrigan's work. I'm back at the university on Red Eye. Rendilly? Okay. Putting it all together. Did you know the ancient Voss may have actually invented a primitive form of energy manipulation using polished crystalline mirrors? It's true. I'm going to try recreating the apparatus for my thesis. I'm sure you'll want to see it when it's done. And, yeah. All right. And let's see. I was going to get rid of that. Didn't I? I didn't delete it. Okay. Let's see what those two things are, since they're taking up my... I got a shield that I can't use. Woohoo! And this I'm going to give to Nadia, since she can use it.
It's lovely.
Yeah, you're welcome. And I'm going to give her some of that.
For me?
I don't think anything else is of value for her. Okay, I think we're good. I got a bunch of vendor stuff, so let's find a vendor, sell it, and move on. Where's a medical droid? Hi, you want some junk?
Report your ailments.
Thank you for taking my crap. Oh, you can take that too. Yes, okay. And
You are fit for duty. Return to your post.
make a little bit more space here. Got some booties I probably will never use. Alright. Now I'll go talk to the guy over here. Go to the Three's chamber.
Welcome. Please
I thought it
select
was
an
like
available
Three's
travel
company.
route.
But we'll go there. Alright. gonna drop me here, and then I gotta mosey on over to this little Mickey Mouse building over here. I say Mickey Mouse because it looks like mouse ears. And a big nose. Which is not Mickey Mouse, but that doesn't matter. Okay. I should get some of my companions out. I need a flying companion and a running companion. Now I gotta cross the other bridge when I come to it. Civ-Fi. Yeah, I'm not going to pay any attention to Civ-Fi. I think with one of my characters I tried to like wall climb. Didn't work too well. Trying to get into one of these buildings, it's like, nope, it's not going to work. And into the green. The 3.
Welcome, Jedi. I am Son V of the 3. This is a joyous day.
The interpreters speak. Gaiden Ko's vision is genuine.
Gaiden Ko, we ordain you mystic. Be always wise.
You've learned well, and grown up a little too.
I needed your guidance.
Gaiden Ko's entourage grows. Interpreters await. Healers travel from the shrine. Jen Arce volunteers to lead his guardians.
Has Gaiden Ko's vision been interpreted?
The interpreters speak. Gaiden Ko's vision is clear, unusually so. He must see your force. Both sides. He cannot learn here. Gaiden Ko must travel with you.
Gaiden Ko, certainly. But I don't have space for all those commandos and healers.
It's okay. My world doesn't have enough ships, but Alani or Ty or Duan will.
We gain a mystic, now lose him to the outsiders.
I am not lost. I will remain neutral. So should Voss. Not Empire nor Republic. Not yet.
Observe us both, then. Our actions will speak for us.
We await your learnings, Gaiden Ko.
Carry Voss with you. Always.
I shall. Please, I must greet my entourage. Call when we leave.
All right, and now I go to my ship. And I kiss Voss goodbye. Oh, how come it didn't open up the rest of the stuff? Oh, now it did. Okay. It's the Tower of Power. And we're just gonna skedaddle on back. Cross a couple bridges. Oh, wrong way. There's my shuttle. And back to my ship. Okay, and I need to go to your ship on the airlock. Okay. So I gotta go back to like the hopefully this will take me to the airlock. Screw that one up. Oh well.
You're all right.
You're all right. Nobody worry about me. There we are. Is that who I need to talk
Hello
to?
again, Jedi. I managed to get away from the embassy for a minute. Gaten Cole, congratulations. I knew you could do it. And now you're leaving?
Yeah. Yes, goodbye. I could do that. Yes,
I'm
goodbye.
sorry, Ambassador. We don't have time to chat.
Just one moment, Jedi. We have unfinished business.
Oh, yeah?
My friend, Sophia?
It's all right, Gaten Cole. Your true destiny is just beginning. When the Jedi is dead, I'll explain everything.
3 on 2. Of course. All right, what's her excuse? I don't remember this. I don't remember this ambush.
Stronger than you look.
I understand now. You're one of the Emperor's children, like Blasis.
I bear that honor, yes. I intended the pilgrimage to truly test Gaten Cole. Power or death, hopefully yours. The first son will kill me for failing. But it doesn't matter. I've known the perfect enlightenment of serving the Emperor.
Tell me the first son's name.
You don't know who the first son is. I'll share a little secret. Neither does he. You see, Jedi, some children never know their true nature. They sleepwalk through life until the Emperor wakes them. The first son serves the Emperor, then returns to normal, unaware. A politician? A soldier? Maybe one of your allies.
How can the first son commit such acts and not be aware of it?
The mind is malleable. We accept, we explain away.
I trusted. I am betrayed.
I'm sorry, Gaten Cole. I wanted to see you exalted, at the Emperor's right hand. But you chose the Republic. I can't save you.
We heard battle. The door was barred. Gaten Cole, Honored One, are you well?
I am well, thank you.
We're a bit shaken, but everything's fine.
We have had no Sith prisoners. Her fate is sealed.
What's the penalty for endangering a mystic's safety?
She leaves Voss.
Jenner, say, you can't let her get away with this.
She takes the step of harmony. down from the mountain. Leaves Voskar forever.
I must respect your customs.
Goodbye, Jedi. Enjoy your victory. You won't have many more.
We return when all is done.
Okay, Nadia didn't like that outcome, but too bad. Now I can go to my ship. Oh, that's where I am. Where's my ship? Over there. You'd think they'd have, like... Yeah, go to this side. And now I use my intercom? Yes. Where is... That's not the intercom. It's over here. There it is. Well, hello. I'm sorry if Voss Mystic is rather new for
What
us.
he means is, on behalf of the Republic, we welcome you. And your very impressive entourage.
Thank you. I have 3 interpreters, 7 healers, 60 commandos.
Voss commandos are crack infantry and scouts. And with those healers, they'll be unstoppable.
We fight the Sith. I will learn. My vision will guide.
You will tread the stars behind you, for who sees.
What about this first son, Jedi? Has anything new turned up?
Well, let's see.
The ambassador you sent me to meet was actually a child of the Emperor.
You're joking.
Sophia Farish? But I've known her since... Well, I'll pass on the news.
I'm sorry to interrupt. Master Sio's hosting a war council. He said you should join in right away.
Welcome, everyone. Supreme Chancellor, may I present our new allies.
I greet you, Gadenko and Hello Voice. The Empire threatens our core worlds, and your strength will be vital in the days ahead. The core worlds founded the Republic we defend. They are centers of government and commerce. Our society would crumble without them. Now an Imperial fleet is en route to one of these besieged worlds, Corellia, carrying thousands of reinforcements. That fleet must never arrive.
How many ships? Dozens?
More than 30 troop carriers, but they aren't heavily armed. Our true problem is their escort.
The Imperial fleet is protected by a dreadnought, the Javelin. Without it, we could scatter them easily. A functional dreadnought would be a huge asset in defending the core worlds. I need you and your alliance to capture the Javelin.
You expect us to capture an entire dreadnought?
You excel at the impossible.
Your smaller force should help you to slip through the defenses, board the Javelin, and force the captain's surrender. I must go. I leave this vital task in your capable hands. Good luck.
Jedi, you have a rational mind. You know trying to capture a dreadnought with the forces we have is utter insanity.
If the opportunity arises, I'm fully prepared to cheat my way to victory.
Ah, excellent.
To begin, our ships distract the Javelin. You board.
They're expecting an attack, but a defensive formation at a distance would keep them distracted.
That would keep our ships out of the fire, but capturing a dreadnought isn't like boarding a raft. We should go along. Me, Theron, Kaizen, everyone. We each take a few Voss commandos and our holocommunicator. You head for the bridge. We split up and get the other sections under control.
This mission will need all of us to stand any chance of success.
Glory shared and glory have. But this is a great prize.
If you have this in hand, I shall go. Corellia's defenders would benefit from my help. May the Force be with you all.
Okay, what do we have to do? We have to go capture a dreadnought. Travel to the Javelin. Let's see. I got some stuff to get rid of. So I will go to the bank first. Go hang up some stuff in my closet. Do I have enough room? Hope so. She's my banker tune, so yeah. Do. An augment. I'm not going to use that right away. Probably at some time it was useful. Okay, I think that's enough stuff to stash. Is this something? Nope, that's scavenging. Okay. And now what? Travel to Voss. We still need to travel, don't we? Yes. I know, I can click the button up on the top. It's more fun to do this. Look out the window. Go to Javelin. And there it is. Okay. Secure the first infiltration point. Who am I taking with?
Welcome back, Master. If you detect the aroma of Alderanian nectar, I program the air circulators to simulate it. Enjoy.
Oh. Droid was making dinner, I guess? Okay.
You're all right.
All right, so should I keep her or should I bring Kaizen back? I don't know. Let's see. What do I think? Let's take her. She does okay. Is there other stuff I can get rid of? I think I already...
Stand by for examination and suggested products.
Yeah. Already took care of stuff, I think. All right.
You are fit for duty. Return to your post.
You are fit for duty. Get the hell out. Okay. What's he doing? He's running for cover. Because the rest of these guys...
For a while.
And what do I need to do? Use the control console.
We're in the network room. Breaking Imperial coding makes me all tingly.
Zenith sneaked off to security. I imagine he knows what to do with an Imperial security system. Ta-ta for now.
I like Holiday. She's a kick. All right, let's see. I guess we can go, well, no, that way's locked. So we're going to go this way. That guy looks lost. What are we supposed to do with him? Secure the second infiltration point. Oh, touchy.
Hold on, Jedi. Security system's being stubborn. Done. I'll watch for any more. Zenith out.
Hello, specialist. He didn't last long. Search the Imperial Specialist for something. What was it? Oh, I got a drone override module. Okay, so now I get to override drones. I don't... Oh, is that a drone? No, these are all dudes just standing there. Crewman! Why did I do that? Turret! Gotta kill the turret. Oh, got another turret? Okay. And the turret drops what? A Kessler Molotech tech staff. Oh, okay. What does that look like? Just out of curiosity. I don't think I can use it. Yeah, because it's a two-hander, right? Yeah. Bummer. All right. That's okay. It's ugly. I'll throw it in the bank. Maybe one of my other tunes will want to use it. Turret. And use the control console.
Armory is secure, but they locked the door to weapons control. We're cutting through. Not to jinx it, but I expected stronger resistance than this. Might be a harder fight up ahead. Oreso out.
Thanks for cluing me in. And we're going to go this way. And have another droid. Got a bunch of guys over here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right. What else? Gotta go in this way? What do I do with this? Disabled. What am I supposed... Oh. Access the elevator? Well, that's one way to access it. Oh, okay. Oh. I wasn't expecting that. Access? That's the kind of thing that you'd expect from like the Harrison Ford type Star Wars stuff. And where are we going? Gotta go touchy-touchy on this panel. Our vessels are leaves on the wind. This empire snatches in vain. Yeah, now they flee, Sky Hunter. Does this empire have a newborn something? Can I even get in there? I could. What's in here? Door's locked. Never mind. Should have seen the red thing on there. Oh yeah, it's locked. What do we do? Okay.
Ah, greetings, Master Jedi. All parameters are met. My work can finally be demonstrated.
Is your commanding officer hiding somewhere?
Following standard procedure, all personnel above the rank of lieutenant have been evacuated. Obeying my standard orders, I've seeded this vessel with detonite charges. These charges are sufficient to destroy the Javelin, its occupants, and nearby vessels. I apologize for any inconvenience caused.
Okay. We really apologize for the inconvenience. Let's see. We walked into...
These reinforcements were bait. The Empire wanted our alliance dead.
Allow me to outline the genius of my work. I have placed multiple detonite charges in mathematically precise positions. All Imperial vessels have been signaled to withdraw, as the countdown has begun.
So we just walked into a trap?
By my calculations, even if dozens of the charges are disarmed, it is now impossible to prevent the Javelin's destruction.
But if we disable as many as we can, there won't be enough of a blast to destroy our ships.
You may attempt it, but my placement of the charges is flawless. There are charges on all main coolant regulation systems to ensure complete destruction.
I'll send the bomb locations out to everybody.
You and I can take care of the charges nearby, and trust the others to reach the rest in time.
A shame my accomplishment will soon be superheated vapor, but such is the nature of demolition work. Good day.
Okay, then. Gotta take another... Oh, we gotta take out people as we go, too, huh? I don't think we have any, like, major time constraints on this. That would kind of suck if it's like, oh yeah, you gotta get it done within like X number of minutes. But wait, I gotta go pee. Okay, that one's open, but we're not going that way. All right, we're going this way. Engineering deck. And let's see. Looks like the first set is going to be after we go through all these guys. And we got the little dudes running around over there. Okay, let's see if I can blow that up. That'll... Ooh, big dude. Okay. Let me do a little meditation on this first. Let's see, I gotta go touch that detonite charge.
The force flows through me.
The force flows through me. Oh, I didn't want to do that. I'm not going to use any of the warp stuff. By accident. One charge down. How many more? Use your personal cell phone. Harold, you've seen explosives droid spoke of. Voss commandos disabled now. As dozens all over the starship system have said to hurry. Yes. on to some more folks. Oh, hi. I'm gonna run into Perez. Or Turret Syndrome, as the case may be. Okay then. I think bringing Nadia was the right choice. Thanks, Nadia, for taking that other guy out. That was good. This is a maintenance request station. What am I supposed to do? Find a way past the force field. Maximum maintenance droids dispatcher, please wait a moment and try again. Okay. I'm waiting. Oh. There's the maintenance droid. Now let's see if it works. Nope. I don't know what I'm supposed to be doing here. It's still not letting me find. Oh, I can get in here? Okay. Okay, shall I try this one more time? Or am I supposed to, like, go back and kill all these guys first? Who knows? I got turned around and it's like, where am I supposed to be? Oh, Nadia already took care of everything. Alright. And, oh, okay. So I need to go back and find a way past the drone override module. Oh, let's try this again. Use detonate sabotage droid and maintenance droids. Okay, so click on this, wait until the droid shows up and then blow them up. Guess so. Come on over. It's okay. Okay. Got it. All right, now I can go back in here. Oh, these guys are back again? Or I never killed them. I didn't kill them because I just came in. Hello. How are you, Wayne? right. Then out of here. Welcome to the channel, dude. There we go. Weapons deck. Cool. I've been running into a lot of people playing that they're coming back to the game or they're trying it for the first time. And I think it's kind of fun. Kind of fun. There we go. And those guys didn't drop jack. All right. And through this door. Hello. That's one of the things that I have found, because I've always played MMOs, whether it's World of Warcraft or this game, and I'm trying my hand at Final Fantasy too, which is kind of a novel thing because I've never played it and started it a couple years ago. And for my streams, I'm just playing these through. Is no good, Harold. We disable explosives, world something. Time is too close. We pull back now or fail to the Imperial trap. Ship is dying. Alright, well, that sucks. What happened? I just caught on fire. Oh. Maybe I should
Report your ailments.
repair all and sell my junk. Probably a good idea.
You are fit for duty. Return to your post.
Oh, door's locked. Can't get out. What am I supposed to do? Use the security override console. Where the hell was that? Is that over here? Ow! Oh yeah, that's right. I didn't even look. I was looking around to try and see if I could figure out where the console was. Okay, this isn't going to help any because I just came from here. Engineering deck? No. Use the security override console, but it's not showing me anywhere where it is. Alright, let's see if we can find it. And I can go back and get burned up again. Maybe it's in here? Weapons deck. Is there something up on top? I always hate when they like stick the console or something like way up high. You gotta throw a rock at it. None of these things are...
You're all right.
Oh yeah. Ba-doop, ba-doop. Toasty. I'm still not seeing anything. Oh, no, that's locked. I got a trick to go to map and hit the arrows. Oh, okay. So, M, hit the arrow? Nope. That's not happening. Oh, I see. Use the security override. But where in the hell is that? Is that on a different floor now? It's not even on this section. Must be in a different floor. Huh. Okay. Let's see. It's way over here. Use the security override console. But it doesn't show it's anywhere on the ship. That's bizarre. Okay, well, huh. I don't know, never had to do that. Yeah. Neither have I, obviously. Or maybe I have, I just don't remember. Oh, look, there is a console. Okay, just happened to stumble across it. Eventually, I probably would have run into it, but it's just like, ah, where the hell am I? And it's a Tourette syndrome. I get it. Alright, let's see what this guy dropped. A Soro Sub Molly Tech Staff. I think we already saw that.
Warning. Coolant regulation system ignited. Catastrophic structural integrity failure has begun. Destruction of the Javelin is imminent. Please evacuate immediately. Repeat. Please evacuate immediately.
Fine by me.
We're clearing the tactical stations and everything's flashing red. What's the situation?
You and the commandos have to get to the ship immediately.
All right, you heard her. Go. No, wait. Call us now. Take point. I can't leave yet. The Imperial crewmen were trying to erase these tactical stations. They might be carrying battle plans. I need to do a full download.
Yeah, pole staff would be...
Get everything you can find. I'm not leaving empty-handed.
Blast!
Vibro blades, though, for mine.
I won't be able to join you. The pods. I saw a rank of escape pods on this deck. I can make it down to Corellia's surface.
Then do it. Stay hidden. We'll come for you.
Copy. Now take care of yourself. Be safe, and we'll rendezvous on Corellia. Lorenzo, signing off.
Well, the staff was a two-hander, so she uses two single-hand weapons. So it's either lightsabers or vibro swords for her. I kind of wanted to have a character. I haven't had a character at all that's used vibro swords, so I figured, okay, might as well try this. Everything's blowing up here. Okay, I don't have someone to talk to there. Get repaired on the way out. Yeah, might as well.
Stand by for examination and suggested products.
Can you take my crappy vibro sword? Electro staff. Titanium gloves. Oh, schematic. I got an armor tech on here somewhere. I'll hang on to that.
You are fit for duty. Return to your post.
I have a full complement of generator on the offhand. Yeah, I've got a full complement of characters on this server. This is the first one that I've actually run on. So, and back to the intercom. See what they have to say now. We weathered the Empire's storm. We learned much of this Empire to catch ourselves before leaping. Words will not return Eriso, who is lost, only doing.
If we want Felix back, we can't stand here talking.
An escape pod did leave the Javelin before it blew, but we lost track when it entered the Corellia's atmosphere.
We think the pod was caught in an automated landing system for Coronet City's shipyards. So it's probably there, somewhere.
To Corellia, to search, and to war.
Oh, he's just wanting to fight. It's like, let's go do this. Shattering. Right, and now I get to go travel to Corellia. I could have done like the extended Voss story, but it's like, nah, pass. Keep going. Yeah. Oh. Yeah, if you like the subways,
I never thought the Imperials would make it this far. Not to the core worlds, not Corellia. Master Seo's briefings on the Corellian situation are grim. Treachery, Imperials invading, a resistance under fire. I saw it all back home.
Don't forget about Felix.
We know the automated landing system put the escape pod in Coronet City's shipyards. It's a start, but we have a war to fight too. There is good news. Master Seal completed work on the Guardian holds before the invasion began.
I should have guessed Master Seo had made preparations.
The Guardian holds are buildings across Coronet City, Corellia's capital. Factories, bunkers, munition stores, everything you'd need to conquer a city. Master Seo's fortified each of those buildings with special defenses, and codenamed them Guardian Holds. The Guardian Holds mean we have several impenetrable fortresses from which we can always retake Coronet City, even if it falls to the Empire.
Such critical positions would need to be defended at all costs.
The Guardian Hold fortifications are pretty impregnable, with elite Republic troops stationed inside each one. Defending the Guardian Holds does make the Republic a little short-handed, though, which is where our armies come in.
Coronet City's shipyards are enormous. I won't find the escape pod without help.
We did pick up a few emergency broadcasts from Coronet City. There was something.
This is Captain Trizan, calling any defenders near the Coronet shipyards. The Imperials overran Zone 12, calling for emergency assistance.
We could search the shipyards while we defend them. Tell Captain Dryzan we're on our way.
One's
droids, Eshka, commandos, we land all.
Now we find out if they're enough to save the Republic.
And speak to Captain Drazan. Okay, before I exit the ship, I'm going to take a real quick break. I will be back in a flash, so hang in there. I'm back. Let's get on to Corellia here.
You're all right.
I'd say something about they could use Corellia as a on the evening news these days. Look at the protesters. I've made a rule to not get political on my streams, but I live in California, so it's like, yeah, okay. I get a lot of people going, how come, you know, it's like, hey, everyone's blowing everything up, and it's like, no, not everybody's blowing stuff up. Hey, it's a bank. I just came from there, but I'll go ahead and use it. Because I forgot. Did I have any? Oh, I guess I didn't forget. I did get rid of all my stuff. Okay. Never mind. Let's go. And we're going to get out of here. I know I can get on my mount. Let's get a pet. Let's see if I can get. Okay, I got a flying pet. Can I get another flying pet? I may have to like go in and fine. Okay, let's see. Let me go find my other pet. I know I've got a running around pet. Let's do. This guy's kind of fun. I like the way he jumps up and down. So, okay, so you can have a flying pet and the ground pet at the same time, which means that they all show up. Hey!
Mother said we'd visit Corellia together one day. I'm almost glad he didn't see it like this.
And we're going this way. course I go the wrong way. Captain Drizzy. He looks pretty calm right
Captain
now.
Dryzan? I believe my allies sent a message. I need your help to find an escape pod.
Huh? I thought that was a hoax. Quill, look, we really did get a Jedi Master.
Oh, I like Quill.
This is Quill. She and the other Salonians are helping us fight the Imperials. Your escape pod's somewhere in a hot zone.
Can you explain what happened?
The Empire bombed the shipyards and spaceport, then sent troops in. Now we can't even risk quick scouting missions. There are Imperial droids on patrol. When we leave, they follow us back to our bases and go on a killing spree. We're stuck. Your pod's important, but I can't send anyone after it, not if those droids will track them.
I may be able to take care of them, depending on the numbers.
More come in with every troop transport.
Couldn't get them all, wouldn't have to. Break a few, change their patrol routes, we sneak through.
Your scouts might still be vulnerable.
There's all risk.
Okay, you clear the droids, we'll find that pod. We should have something by the time you get back.
Okay. We got over here? Something up in the... Nope. What am I looking for? Is it down below? Oh, probably. Alright, never mind. Yeah, this Corellia is such a joy to get around. I inevitably get lost every time I go here, but good thing is, well, no, I still get lost. I don't know how many times I've gone through this. I still get lost here. But that's my modum operandum. Doesn't matter what game I play, I guarantee I will get lost. And it may have been something that I just saw like 5 minutes before, and I'd still get lost. Alright, we got these guys. Guess we're gonna like jump on them. With modern graphics, well, okay, so everyone talks about doing modern graphics with all the different games. I mean, they've been talking about a remake for like World of Warcraft forever, and it's like, I like, personally for me, the graphics don't really bother me. I like the art style and stuff for like World of Warcraft, and you know, if I don't know what advantage it would be other than just maybe a more immersive world to have this 10-year-old game updated, you know? I don't know. Hunter droids, is that one of the guys? No, hunter droids are down here, huh? Show me a hunter droid. Where is a hunter droid? None of those guys are hunter droids. Yeah, the graphics do not bother me either. What about the update? I mean, everyone has, I guess, an opinion about the updated facial graphics and stuff like that. I know there was a lot of discussion like on Reddit and stuff like that, and it's like, for me, it didn't bug me. There were a couple of occasions where I ran into, of course, everything on Reddit is like overblown, you know, it's like, But there were a couple of occasions where I ran into, in particular scenes with, oh, there's one of the guys, Hunter Droid, right? Yes. One of the scenes that I ran into was like, okay, this is really unusual lighting, and it just looked weird. I can't even put my finger on it, but it just looked strange. And that's probably what a lot of people were responding to, you know? But, like I said, it didn't really bug the crap out of me the way that it bugged a lot of people, I guess. Or at least the vocal ones, right? Get up, get up. Has someone done like an updated version of the graphics on YouTube? I know they do a lot of that stuff for like some of the other games. Like I've seen it on World of Warcraft quite a bit, but I haven't seen it for Star Wars. Has someone done that? Run it in Unreal or whatever it's called, graphics. Some of those are kind of cool to just check out. Now, where are the droids? Are there more down here? I don't see any droids there. Is that one? Ah, it's a mercenary. Got to be up here somewhere. So I got to find 4 more of these dudes. Is that one up there? Rifleman, a Var Hound. There's a Hunter Droid. There we go. I don't think it would need to be anything crazy, kind of like how the Oblivion remaster just polished it. Oh, okay. I get that. That's still not one of the droids. Let's see if I can find another droid over here somewhere. Is that one? Yes, it is. Come back here, little hunter. Okay. Is that another one? Why, yes it is. Give myself a little benefit here. Let's see if I can get a buff off of this. Hello? Buff, please. No buff for you. No soup for you. Go back in line. Okay. Oh, someone else jumped in. Okay. Juvir Thum. let's see. Can I find one more? That's all I need, just one. He probably killed one. Oh, he's fighting one over there. Can I get there before he kills it all? Yay! Alright, now I get to go back. Oh, gotta go this way, though. Guild level up. Yay. Okay, I guess I gotta go back and beat on these guys again. They didn't take a hint when I killed them the first time, I guess. Alright, let's see if the guy will help me out now. Got rid of all your killer droids, so... Captain.
Nicely done. The droid patrol routes have enough gaps for us to sneak by, but they're tight enough the Empire may not realize there are holes.
Also, we found escape pods sighted in Zone 12. That's very bad. A lot of Imperials.
Your distress call mentioned that zone had been overrun.
Zone 12's a private shipyard that happens to be a great defensive position. You're in for a fight. Good luck helping your friend. I know your mission's urgent, but could you do us a favor?
What would you ask of me?
We managed to convert 2 comm towers into AA guns. All good till the Empire captured them. But there's an override to hardwire them for Imperial targets. Just enter this at both towers, and we get our guns back.
Then I will make it happen.
We don't expect you to neglect the pod for this, but we'd appreciate it.
You stop droids. Honor demands we repay. If you need help, free friend from pod, call. We Solonians will come.
That's a very generous offer, Quill.
All acceptable risk if
you're ready
Imperials are
before you
thinned.
go near Zone 12. We need you in one piece.
Alright, off to take care of the 2 batteries. I guess they didn't use Ever Ready, so... Gotta replace the batteries. And... all the way down there. So is that's the battery, that's battery number 1. Let me make sure I'm headed the right direction. You go around? It's that way. All the way around. Watch me have gone the wrong direction. Like Wayne said earlier in the chat, it's like, you get lost? Yeah. I'm going to get lost, guaranteed.
'Cause 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 'cause
already have. It's going to get me anywhere that I need to be? Maybe. Oh, what's this? I've got a security chest and 2 gold. Yeah, this ought to be fun. Let's try it. Why not?
It's okay.
One down. Yes. Yes, ma'am. Okay. That better be worth it. What's in here? I got a medium satchel of crafting materials and some fitted gauntlets and specialist reflex stim. Okay, so stim is useless. Well, maybe not. Okay. Ooh, okay. That's kind of a nice little chest of gear. And what do the gauntlets look like? This is the fitted stuff, so I could use it on any of my characters. Alright, well, I guess it was worth it. And there's another credit card case over here. Alright, I still need to go down. Oh, where'd they come from? Get out of their face. Alright, so this was a dead end, right? I mean, I can't get around. Well, maybe I can. Who knows? Somehow I need to get up. That's not happening. Alright, well, I guess I did go the wrong way. Oh, maybe I can get in this way? Or is this is the dead end that I just ran into, huh? Yeah. Alright, I'm not gonna be... Oh, God, I hate this. Alright, let's take a look here. That looks like it's broken. How do I get over on this side? Do I have to go up? Through? Okay, well, let's try... Oh, I can't do that. Well, we'll go back this way. You've discovered the Gilded Descent Casino. Where are the slots? Okay, So now I'm on this end of town. Can I get there any easier? It looks like I go down through and then down and around. Okay, so it looks like I'm in the general direction. This place isn't completely filled full of anxious NPCs ready to blow your face off. So that's a good thing. No, but the outside is full of them. Okay. To rooftop access. Ah, okay. And looks like I gotta come back around. Yes, I do. Is this the rooftop access I required? Yes, it is. Okay, we gotta go through all these guys.
Slow for a while.
Go home. Luggy. I was looking to see if you could scan the doggy, but he's too low a level. Hello. I like the way you can just walk right up and down. Commando leader. Hello, I am the leader of the commandos. I'll be back. What was that? A bovine enigmatic force belt. It's an upgrade, so I shall take it. Thank you. And yeah, so that helps. That's my first upgrade tonight. What do you know? Alright, let's turn this one off. Or change the batteries, right? Put in the ever-readies. And then we got to get out of here. Then we get to find out where the other location is. Probably all the way over on the other side of town. Am I right? Huh. Well, Go down? Well, I can go down, but it might hurt. Boom. That's one way to get around. So where's this thing? Around the corner? Inside. Okay. Is it up on top again? Up on top of this section. Yep, there it is. This is not guarded by some gold star. Okay, bonus mission's done. Now, let's go back and see if we can do the other, what we actually came out to do. It's just over here somewhere, but I gotta get through all these lovely Imperialists. Must be inside. Or through the hallway. Okay, so there's an escape pod over here somewhere. I don't see it, but I gotta get through all of these guys anyway, so it doesn't matter. Oh, now I gotta catch 15 of these dudes? A fifth of the way done. Let's go around. A third of the way done. Let's go around the corner. Got him. And that was a Plaka Cybernetic Cinematic Force Headgear. Huh? What the hell is that? Oh, it's an upgraded gear. Okay. Hand gear, as in gloves. Why didn't they just call them gloves? Better gloves. Okay, I'll take them. Yes. Thank you. Alright, second updated piece today. Yay! And I've got battlers. Halfway done. The impact of landing has jammed the escape pod's hatch, so he's stuck in it. Oh, maybe not.
Give yourself a moment to recover.
Just give me 5 minutes under this beautiful sky.
Sorry about the wait. We came as fast as we could.
Here, One Imperial Dreadnought's complete tactical database, safe and sound.
I think this may warrant a medal.
If you're offering, I won't say no. Just one thing first. One of these files is corrupted, deliberately maybe. I need Holiday to fix it before we pass it on. Is there somewhere secure we can go to fix the file? Its audio is broken up, but I heard it might have intel about the First Son.
There's a resistance shelter nearby. If this is about the First Son, I need to see this file immediately.
I'm not sure I can keep up. I got bounced around pretty hard.
Perhaps this would be a good time for you to meet our new friends.
Gonna bring in the dog. This is friend, Bit Nessie. We will take Drizen's shelter, smuggle through tunnels very quickly.
Don't rush if it'll make his injuries worse.
More dark enclosed spaces? If there's a Kolto pack at the end, I'm game. See you at this shelter.
As he hobbles off. Okay, and yeah, I guess I'm not going to finish the additional quest because I went and finished the quest in that area first. So, all right, it is what it is. Let's see. I can get. It might be easier to do it that way instead of trying to ride all through this area. Alright, get out of the cantina here. Oh, wrong way. Got my gang all back together. Okay, Drizen and Lieutenant made it back.
The Salonians brought your friend in a little while ago.
The captain here patched me up. Luckily, they build those escape pods tough.
Lieutenant mentioned you must fix corrupted file he found. Something important?
This file could help us catch one of the masterminds behind the war.
Oh, wow. If you need our holo transmitter to check it, go right ahead.
We'll get privacy to work. Best luck, Jedi.
Ugh. Someone corrupted this file into a big sticky mess. If there's anything about the First Son in here, it's all mixed up. Ooh, the Jedi Archives. They restore old files all the time, don't they? If I linked in, I could fix this in a snap.
Only the Jedi Council can allow such access.
Sending a request to the Jedi Council now.
Ah, you're all right. Reports of the fighting on Corellia have been dire.
Indeed. We have the Guardian holds to oversee, troops to organize, and you want to access the Jedi Archives? Now?
This file relates directly to the children of the Emperor and their leader.
In that case, you may have full access.
Restoration in progress. Done. The file is... Oh, Jedi. You need to see this. Right now.
Too risky. My superiors here still think the Empire will forget its debts.
The children of the Emperor will remind them. When the Republic falls, I will ensure Corellia's government is rewarded for aiding us.
But we've never heard of a First Son. How can we trust you're as powerful as you say?
Because we met once, Secretary. On Coruscant. Do you still doubt I can do anything I wish?
I can't believe what I'm seeing.
What have we done?
Contact CO quickly.
Ah, you've arrived.
Your forces are landing, the Guardian holds are standing strong. The battle may yet go our way.
Our way? Don't you mean the Emperor's? Isn't that who you really serve? First Son?
We should give him a chance to explain.
CO, please. Tell me this isn't true.
No, CO!
He cannot. I believe it is now CO's turn to be silent and watch. Fate has set me a challenge. I had hoped for more time, but all things must adapt or die.
Release CO Bakarn. Immediately.
He is beneath your reach now, Jedi. In the place I was forced to occupy. You kindly entrusted the Guardian holds to me, and I, in turn, entrusted them to my brothers and sisters. Goodbye, Jared, SWTOR, and thank you.
We just lost communication to the Guardian holds. All our troops, their leaders.
If he takes the Guardian holds, he can take Coronet City. That's the entire purpose of the holds. Corellia is lost!
If we succumb to despair, there can only be failure. If we fight, we may succeed.
That is true. We must act.
We must ensure the Guardian holds are not in enemy hands. But if they have fallen, your forces are our best hope to retake them.
We won't let you down, Master SWTOR.
The closest is Guardian Hold 6, a large walker factory. General Ave's team could get you there, past any Imperial resistance.
I'll send word to our allies to meet us there, Jedi.
Speak to General Ave's aide, Corporal Hartkey, about getting through the Imperial lines. And may the Force be with you. Guardian Hold 6 must be saved. If the First Son has already struck, you are our only hope.
Jedi, we were heading to Guardian Hold 6, the walker factory, when we received a distress signal. It's bad. Guardian Hold 6 has been taken by the enemy, apparently from within, and the other Guardian Holds have fallen too.
The First Son mentioned hiding his siblings inside the Guardian holds, but I thought we'd have more time.
We've had one stroke of luck, a very small one. Apparently a few soldiers escaped the fighting. They've made a small camp. We could meet you there and put a strategy together.
Let these soldiers know that reinforcements are on the way.
Actually, I'm not sure how that'll be received. We tried contacting the man in charge, but he's being difficult. Could you hurry?
I guess I'm gonna need to, huh?
Take it
All
slow
right.
for a while.
Let us head to the survivors camp. And how did I know? It says it right there. Oh, luckily it's not that far to get to the transport. Why don't I
Stand by
do
for
this?
examination and suggested products.
I'll hang on to the fitted. Okay.
You are fit for duty. Return to your
Now,
post.
let's see. Is this a subway? I guess it is, huh? Or is it? Yep. Alright, we're gonna go jump on the subway and see where we end up.
Vehicle pads are currently open for business.
I'm going that way. Speed it up. Almost as slow as taking BART in the Bay Area. I think that's, yes, Republic base. Is this the, no, it isn't the only zone. So I got a couple other, I got three zones I haven't opened yet. Okay. Part that I hate about this. Let's see. Looks like, do I go this way? No. Looks like I go up through. I gotta get over here, so how do I get there? Well, let's just go poking around. I was gonna say, okay, am I gonna run till 10 o'clock tonight? I might, because I have no clue where I'm headed. Okay. Electronic brain. I got 2 level 6 credit cards. Alright, am I going to get to 1,000,000 credits? This will be the first character that I would have got 1,000,000 credits on. That's kind of cool. And that's only because I jump around so much, so everyone's going, what? I have 1,000,000 credits. That's a piece of cake. It's easy. Yeah, okay. Whatever. Alright, now let's see if we can go this way. Why, yes we can. What's over there? Another credit card case? Yes, there is. I'm going to go all the way around the back and get it from here. Cool. That opened up quite a bit. What do you got over here? Oh, bioanalysis. Oh, there it is. Got some weed growing over here. It's a bud. Thought I was kidding, huh? Oh, jeez. All right, fine. A cannoneer. Okay, can I go up and through? Maybe. Is there... Oh, another footlocker over here somewhere. Is it on the other side of this thing? Do I run through it? I don't see it. It's there somewhere. Might be up on top. Never mind. What about the other one? Oh, bioanalysis. Yeah, so I'm at 415 for bioanalysis, 351 for slicing, and 212 for treasure hunting. What was that? I need to be sending my guys out for treasure hunting is what I need to be doing. Alright, we'll do some boom boom on these guys. See if we can find whatever it was that they had. That they're hiding. Alright, so I came over here to find a credit card case. Where is it? Let me guess. It's not, oh, there it is. Hello. Can I even touch it? Oh, well, now that shit. That sucks. Ah! There was an expansion in World of Warcraft where I was a miner with my character. And so I would go through this area, and every single damn time I go by this waterfall, I would see that there is a mineral over there. And I'd run by and then going, where is it? And I'd be running all over, looking through it, and I was like, nope, not happening, nowhere. I can't touch it. It shows on the map, but it's not there. I haven't run into that too often here. I have run into plenty of times when the guy's died in a wall or something and you can't touch him. Didn't leave a toe out or anything. It's like, I can't touch his toe. I was just like, forget it. Oh, God. All right. That's funny. I just ran across a topa. Oh, I guess I'm going to have to go through people. And droids.
Slow for a while.
Uh-oh. Doesn't look like I'm where I need to be. Oh, it's just down around the corner? Down here? Oh, hell. You gotta be kidding me. It's on the other side of the wall there? So how do you get there? Did I go on the wrong side? Or is it up here? Excuse me. Yeah, I guess it's up here somewhere. Oh, that's interesting. More weeds to pluck.
For a while.
Okay.
I have warned you enough. Stay back. I will not allow more lives to be lost.
As I told you, we're... Oh, Jedi, can you talk to him?
We are friends. Remember, a Jedi listens first, and strikes only if necessary.
So these people are with you, Master. I couldn't quite believe it. Not after today.
It hasn't been a good day for any of us.
I am Jari Orez. We are all that's left of the Defenders. Like Aelin says, we can never... The Council entrusted Guardian Hold 6 to me and my friend, Aelin Calder. Just another battle together, we said. And it was at first.
Go on when you're ready.
Thank you, Master. Aelin and I were checking the sentries, just talking when he attacked me. Not with his blaster, with the Force, like a Sith. When I could stand again, he was killing our soldiers. I tried to stop him. Now Guardian Hold 6 belongs to the Empire. How could Aelin do this? Even as we dueled, I felt no darkness. Nothing.
It's not your fault. Aelin was a sleeper agent, placed by the Sith.
I didn't think this situation could be any worse. The Imperials occupy the main factory. They're making military walkers, building their own reinforcements. We must shut down the production line. But Guardian Hold 6 is a fortress with no way inside.
You escaped with many wounded. How?
In the fighting, a wall junction exploded and overloaded the security grid, but the junction will be repaired by now.
A precise hit could knock the security grid out for good.
We cannot, not from the outside. But the wall itself, that may be vulnerable. Yes, your forces could break through the wall and distract the walkers. Then you could slip in and stop production. But your soldiers will suffer heavy losses.
Any loss is a tragedy. But this is the only way. I imagine Balmora's droids know what to do with walkers.
Indeed. They'll crack the wall for you, then take those walkers apart.
Here are the codes to shut down the production line. And Master, Aelin is still somewhere inside. Please, if you find him, try to help him. May the Force be with you both.
Okay, I think we're supposed to go and take care of the Jedi that's hiding out in there, right? Yeah. Now I gotta figure out how to get all the way back. If I can remember. Oh, I can scan the flower now. Let's see if I can go this way. Is this way open? No. Fine. Got a bunch of people pewing on me. These are the ones I need to beat up. Welding droids. I always wondered, why do the welding droids attack you? I mean, they're just laborers, right? So it's like, what's the value in that? What's the value proposition? Oh, is there something to scan over here? Yeah, somewhere. Maybe it's upstairs? Probably. Nope, there it is. Credit card case. Effect error. Why isn't it an effect error? Because I clicked on it twice and it disappeared. Got it. Okay. What the hell? How? Okay. Out here? Down here and through? Apparently. What's in the corner? Another something. And it is... Oh, bioanalysis. So there's a plant hanging out somewhere. Probably a weed. It's probably up on top. Alright, forget the weeds. Let's go. Have I been there yet? Yes, I have. Oh, is this one of these ones where you got to go all the way around? So I got to go over here, down, and around? Yeah. No, I can do this. Good. I was sitting there going, oh, don't make me do this. I don't wanna. A fitted Cynagar Hypercloth wrist wrap. And it's not an upgrade. It's a level 12. Oh, fitted. That's why. Duh. Okay, whatever. It's gauntlets. Half the time, gauntlets you can't even see. What's over here? Another credit card case? And, yeah, there's a credit card case over there somewhere. Gotta get through the two droids. Through droids first. Pacification. And of course, here comes another one. The force flows through me. Thank you for that. Alright, so where's the thing I came over here to get? It's nowhere to be found. Oh, God. Oh, is that it? No. Requires scout. No. Can't do that. Oh. Come on. Seriously? It's not there, huh? It's up there somewhere. Fine. That's annoying as hell. I could be on my speeder. Why am I not? There we go. This way. And into the hole over there? Yep. Little tiny thing to touch. Shut down order received. All Walker production suspended.
Jedi, do you read? Our droids have made it inside Guardian Hold 6.
How many droids did we lose, Ty?
Jedi, the battle's not over. The droids report one of the Imperial Walker crews followed them and activated hostile units on the factory floor. Our droids are having a tough time. Anything you can do?
Alert the droids that friendly forces are coming.
Good, good. I can't send any more in time. Just come as fast as you can.
Alright, so I gotta kill 10 droids. Speaking of...
You're all right.
You're all right. Nobody worried about me. And we got a bunch of things up there. Might as well just kill them all. And there's another droid. Sometimes I do that jump and I'm wondering, is it going to like leave me in the middle of the railing or something? Begins. No good whatsoever. Okay, so now I have to kill 6 infantrymen. Okay, where are they? They're all down below. Oh, forget that. Okay.
I knew it would be you. Did Jari beg you to save me? Jedi are rats. Stomp on one, and another comes scuttling back in.
Jari was a loyal comrade who fought by your side.
And tortured me with his constant goody-two-shoes sniveling. I know what you did to Blasis and Gieland and Sophia Farish. I'm not losing Guardian Hold 6 to a monster like you.
The Council understands what was done to you. There may be some way to stop it.
No thanks. The First Son himself called me to battle. I won't go back to being some Jedi sidekick. Took me a while to find the Master Startup Code, but it was worth it. This is for my brothers and sisters.
Yeah. And now we're locked out. Yep. And we got just one droid? Just one. That's all it takes, right? Let's see if I can get a little juicier first. Yeah.
Take it slow for a while.
Okay, and now I gotta do what with the force field? Oh, turn it off. Alright, dude. And, yeah. What did he drop? Oh, he dropped the startup codes. Got it. So I guess we're going to go over here and startup 1, 2, 3, 4.
I sense Aelin Calder has fallen. You and your curiosities have teeth. But the Republic is still crumbling. You grasp at sand, Jedi, and it slips through your fingers.
I know you can hear me, Master. The Emperor can only trap you, not destroy you.
Fascinating.
Theron Cedrax, Master Satil, Master Jarek. They know who you truly are.
Theron. And Duras Fane. My friends. Years ago.
Enough. You shall watch, CO, as your pupil suffers for this.
Oh, of course.
Aelin? No, he can't be. Not like this. I didn't feel anything. A single day couldn't change a whole lifetime of good work. He must have become one with the Force.
In the end, dark or light, all things are a part of the Force.
Thank you, Master. That is kind. I think you turned the tide. Many of Ty Corden's droids survived the battle. If I move the wounded here and repair the wall, I believe we can hold Guardian Hold 6 ourselves. The Republic needs its troops in Axial Park.
Where is Axial Park?
Nearby. The most beautiful parkland in the Republic. Until the first bombs fell. Another of our fortresses, Guardian Hold 4, is in Axial Park. We've had reports that it too has fallen to the enemy. The Republic is planning a push. They hope to overcome the Imperials and retake Guardian Hold 4 with sheer force of numbers.
Now this Guardian Hold is secure. Our place is in Axial Park.
There is a Republic safe house in Axial Park where you could hold your councils. I shall send word to your allies. Goodbye, Master. I will try to guard this place well.
And for that, I got a pair of leggings. So you notice that she's wearing like really kind of like not very stylish gear, because it's like I don't... Oh, she got a new horse suit. What does this look like? It's long. I don't like the long robes on her. I don't like them, but yeah, okay. So what is the yeah, see, she's not a skirt person. But I'm gonna have...
You're all right.
She's got the outfit, so it's like, all right. This is what the pummeler's gear looked like, and I didn't like the shoulder blades. But she's been wearing the same outfit since Tatooine. So she kind of likes that look. It's kind of rugged. All right, let's get out of here and see if we can get one more objective finished before I gotta turn into a pumpkin. The translation of that is I'm gonna go try to find Axial Park. Wish me luck. Oh God. Anyway, we got through here. Let's see if we can get... So axial... Oh, that's the... Actually, can I get there? Yes, I can. Republic base. That's one way to do it. Go take the tram. Oh, let me repair and sell junk. And we'll hang on to that stuff. Oh, assault cannon. No, sorry. Don't need that. Okay, where are we off to now?
Vehicle pads are currently open for business.
Only got 2 more areas to unlock here. I don't think I'm going to finish Corellia tonight. But I'll go as far as I can. If I go too far past the hour that's coming up, wifey will divorce me. So I need to, like, not push my luck here. So she's going to hit 57, which means she's only got 3 more levels. So my time leveling her to... in this particular group is going to come to an end pretty quick. I've enjoyed playing the... I've been enjoying playing her as a Sentinel. It's been kind of fun. So... and we go down.
Everywhere I looked, there were beasts bursting out of cages.
We got to pet the animals. Tell him, Dad.
And let's see, if we go this way, Leisure Garden. Now, wasn't there a zoo? Is the zoo around here? Oh, I ran into a website that actually translates this. So it's not that tough to translate, I just don't remember the site. I'll have to see if I can look it up again, because I posted it last time I went through Corellia, and there is a website that does the translation. And it's a one-for-one replacement of the letters. It's not tough. But if you're trying to figure out what everything's saying, it's like, oh yeah, someone took the trouble to do the translation. Like, okay, fair enough. That's cool. And here's Republic headquarters. Mounts are not allowed in here. So I'm gonna get my rocket boots. Okay. Who am I talking to? The droid? I thought I was talking to Ty.
You made it through. Did the Republic have any information about Guardian Hold 4?
Bad news. Guardian Hold 4 is far worse than the last one. I hope you're ready to hear this. Guardian Hold 4 used to be a small manor called Javelin Hall. Now it's bristling with defenses, turrets, force fields. But after someone betrayed Guardian Hold 4 from the inside, it's all protecting the enemy.
If the betrayer is another child of the Emperor, capturing them might give us a way to the First Sun.
As the First Sun watches the sky, we strike from the Earth.
The Republic gave us information on Guardian Hold 4's defenses. They're serious. First, the Hold has an early warning system. Sensors across the park report any approaching enemies. Then, a force field protects the courtyard, And past that, the main door is Durasteel, locked with a full security system.
So we have sensors to disable, a force field to take down, and a main door to unlock.
That force field is a major problem. I can't think of any way past it.
Jedi, you destroy the sensors. Imperials will drop the force field to investigate.
Have you foreseen the Imperials will do this?
Not seeing. Knowing.
Yeah.
Once the sensors are destroyed, a surprise attack would put our people past the force field. So we need, say, a red team to ambush the Imperials that come out after the force field is lowered.
Red team must be strong. Imperials will fight hard.
I'd welcome any insights you have.
Send commandos.
That leaves the main door. With the force field down, we can get to the power generators. We disable them, the big door unlocks. We should assign a blue team to disable those generators. A very small group would work.
Your droids would make short work of security.
We can spare a couple.
Teams will need your help later. Blue team, protection as they work. Red team, battle support.
We have a plan. Once you destroy the sensors, go to Guardian Hold 4 to help your team. Are you ready?
I am. And may the Force be with us.
Treasure's light will illuminate the first son's path and breathe upon his neck. Thanks, Hollow Voice. Alright, yeah, I need to get out of this room. And is there, like, a medical droid back there, but it's not, like, a place to hang out, I guess. I'm going to make it a place to hang out. So there. It's not a cantina, though. Just a bunch of people sitting around. Alright. Well, like I said, I didn't think I was going to get all the way through Corellia tonight, but hey, it was kind of fun, and I didn't get lost too badly, which is kind of a difference for me, I suppose. Anyway, thanks for stopping by tonight. I appreciate it. If I don't see you before the next time I see you, have a great day. Have a fun afternoon. Have a fantastic evening. Thanks for stopping by. Thanks for the follows. Thanks for thumbs up. Be sure and check out my social media and stuff. You can see what I'm doing and when I'm doing it. And I shall see you soon. Peace out. Love you. Bye.